what they try to do here in the first round. Parries the attack and... Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Nails the anti-air. Anything could happen here. Player 1 is on the short end of the life lead, but with a full drive gauge to play with, it's still anyone's round. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. All right, what's coming up next? Getsu! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each burnout? Expect the tempo of the match to change. Shifu Jinrai doing the business. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Doing some quick planning? Elena making him look silly with his target combo. A quick breather. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Will we see a drive impact? Drive usage is back on the table. Are they going to be able to slams on the brakes and shut out the counter? That combo finishes it. 3-1. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws them to negate the block. Denies the attack and... Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Low heavy. Deftly shuts out the jump. Goes for an overhead. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good read. Taking stock. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Sticks the jump in. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Just out of range for that throw. Overhead. Knockdown. Elena making him look silly with his target. Quick dashing. Big low reaching heavy. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Elena's putting those educated feet to good use. Both fighters having a full super art gauge means delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will need to play it conservative on super art. The super doesn't hit. Elena making him look silly with his target combos. Experiencing burnout. Going in? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. They decide to take a breather to regroup. That's a counter. Oh, they're in the corner now. Throws them. A quick breather. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Enjoy the chance.
Finishes with the throw.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The low kick connects. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. The low heavy hits. Goes for the surprise rush in. Still slugging it out here. Backs them into the corner. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to take a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Life lead opens up. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Who's going to start things off? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? A quick breather. Tomahawk busted. Player looking to impress with this super. I'll die. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Both fighters planning something? Fire coming through. KO. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Swoops in with the dive. Was looking for that jump attack. Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Still slugging it out here. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super? Takes a trip. Got their eye on the air. In a dire situation, Tomahawk busted! Player two needs to hold out until they're dropped. Very solid Tomahawk buster. Just in there! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player one, Chase takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Tatsu's out of the quick dash. They've got the meter for a drive impact. They're going for the super art, knockdown, and swoops in with the dive. Very solid Tomahawk buster. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Closes it out.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Nothing but air for the impact. Blocks the jump in. Player one is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Grabs them. All right, what's coming up next? Player two chases them down. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Going in, player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. This may be it. The Porter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? They're going for the super art? Quick dashing. What'll happen here? Aerial Tatsu. Will we see a drive KO? How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? All that effort for so little payoff. Decides to go in with the target combo. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Trips them up. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Was looking for that jump attack. Knockdown. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Grabs him. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. A drive impact KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Yo, put that away. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive. Burnout activates. Going in, player one has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious, brushes that off and keeps going. Not close on super art. Just goes for it at this range. Both fighters plan. They were waiting for it. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Knocks them out of the air. The Dragon Lash Soup, what a finish! One more. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Raw super art incoming. Comes crashing down on them with some boosting beats. Now, can they finish the job? Clutch anti-air. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. What'll both players do without us knock them out of the air? Player one, tricky hidden variable. Vagabond forever out sets up with the jump in. Player one is looking at a grim situation with solid anti-air. All the throw connects. Did we see a drive impact here? A whip one! What a sick punish count! It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hit them with a stopping bomb. Can't tech the throw. Still very early in the round. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Lots of aggression from both sides. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. All right, what's coming up next? Okay, they trade hits. Will we see a drive impact? The jump in catches it, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Who's going to start things off? Big counter. Jumps up, hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Grabs and throws him away. A quick breather. Brushes that off and keeps going. Going in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Both fighters planning some delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Oh, burnout trigger KO.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a chance at that jump in. Player one with the life lead. Backs them into the corner. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Throws them down. Knockdown. The super armor does its job. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Combo with... Oh! There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Life lead opens up. Well-timed corner switch. But this super art can get some. One more. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Oh, whiff the throw. Takes some baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Player one can't let experiencing burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Big opportunity coming. Rushes that off and keeps going. All the throw connects. What'll happen here? Were they baiting them into that? That corner is starting to look scary. Whoa! Critical art now? Their life is hanging by a thread. They got flatlines on. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The last round. It's now or never. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Connects with medium kick. Any throw will whip at that range. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Both fighters are desperate for meter. Medium kick into low heavy. All the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Too far for the throw to connect. Quick tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Throws him. That corner is starting to look scary. I can't believe it. The net burnout? Are you kidding me?
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. From up above. Their life is looking critical. and they can't rely too much on drive either. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 chases them down. At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Goes with a smart play to stop the opponent there. Uses the target combo as a filler. Jumps up, hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player sets up with the jump in. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.